They go play action now. Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Finding room at midfield. And down right around the 37. 22 yards there, a first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll take this down to the 33.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now it's Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Burrow on first down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 39 yards there, a big one.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6-0 our score after one. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 60 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 9. And Chase will go in motion left. On 3rd down, Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, 83 yards. And the Bengals have regained the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back, and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. Rashad Bateman. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receiver...
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Powering his way forward. And he's going to get this down.